Okay, so let's proceed also to what we call your soil particle size classification. So like what I've said before, we have four types of we have four systems here that we need to know in order to for us to classify whether that particle grain size is a gravel, sand, silt, or clay. So what are these organizations? Organization. So ang organizations dito, we have four. We have your MIT, USDA, AASHTO, and your USCS or ASTM. So from here, meron tayong organization in order for us to classify those grain size. So we have your first column, organization natin. And second, we have here your tatawag kong grain size. Okay, ito yung grain size natin. Yes, and we're going to divide it into 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And for my second column, I have here my grain size for gravel. Third column, grain size for your sand. And then silt. And then lastly, we have here your clay. Okay? So, bago ko makalimutan pala for our learning, another learning, di ba, na present ko noon yung arrangement ng soil, which are what we call your boulders, gravel, sand, silt, clay, tama? And yung tatawag natin colloids. And one thing more na nakalimutan ko yung tatawag natin cobbles. Okay, so please include this one. So this would be the arrangement of your soil. So from boulders to cobbles to gravel, sand, silt, clay, and colloids. So these are the grain size. Number 1, we have here what we call your MIT. So your MIT, this is the organization of your MIT. Ang MIT would be termed as your Massachusetts Institute of Technology. Hindi po Mapua Institute of Technology. Okay? Okay, it is termed as Massachusetts Institute of Technology. So from here, kapag gravel siya, greater than 2 mm, yan. Yan yung magiging classification mo kapag MIT yung gagamitin mo. And then for your sand, we have your 2.0 to 0.06. Okay? For your silt naman, from 0.06 to 0.002. And then for your clay, less than 0.002. Okay? That would be the classification of your MIT. Ito siya. Massachusetts Institute of Technology. So next, how about yung tinatawag nating USDA tayo? Let's proceed to your USDA. Your USDA naman, masasabi natin siyang gravel kapag greater than 2.0 din pa rin siya. And then yung sand mo is from 2.0 to 0.05. And from 0.05 to 0.002, silt naman siya. And less than 0.002, masasabi pa rin natin siyang clay. And then next, we have here your what we call your AASHTO. Okay? AASHTO. Again, your USDA is termed as US Department of Agriculture. And then for your AASHTO, this is what we call your American Association of State Highway and Transportation Officials. So, masasabi natin siyang gravel if it is greater than 2. Okay, greater than 2.0. And then, ang AASHTO natin pala is from 76.2 mm to 2.0 mm. Okay? So, napansin nyo, dito sa AASHTO natin, meron tayong 76.2. Okay? Kasi mostly sa AASHTO, ito yung ginagamit sa mga roads. In doing roads. Okay? So, i-identify natin doon yung kung greater than 76.2 kasi it's idle cobbles or boulders na yan. Kaya meron tayong specifications for gravel that's 76.2 hanggang 2.0 hanggang 76.2 yung cover ng gravel natin. Okay? And then for your sand is still 2.0 to 0.06. 0.075 naman na. 0.075. And then from 0.075 to 0.002. And still less than 0.002 yung magiging clay natin. So take note of this arrangement. And this one is for your AASHTO. And then commonly used in subgrade highways. So sa roads construction, AASHTO ginagamit natin. And then yung USCS. Yun, to na. Lastly, we have your USCS or your ASTM. Ang USCS natin is what? Your Unified Soil Classification System. And your ASTM is American Society of Testing Materials. Okay? So, ang description naman ng gravel natin is from 76.2 mm to 4.75 mm. So, tingnan yung pagkakaiba ng AASHTO at saka USCS. Ang AASHTO natin is from 2.0 to 76.2. Nandito naman 76.2 to 4.75. So, magkaiba na siya dito. Okay? Kaya, take note sa mga exams nyo. May mga ginagamit mo, especially sa board exam, be aware sa mga particle size classification at sa mga grain size natin. Okay? And then, we have your sand from 4.75 to 0.075. And lastly, itong silt and clay natin kapag USCS and ASTM gagamitin. Ito na is fine silts and clays. Yan. Less than 0.075. Okay? So, that's it for your soil particle size classification. 4 yung gagamitin natin na organization. Depende sa example or sa exam na ibibigay or gagamitin natin. So, like for example, you need to use AASHTO or you need to use USDA or STM and so on. Okay, so this would be your grain size classification or your particle size classification for gravel, sand, silt, and clay. Again, ang pinakamalaking type of soil would be boulder, and pinakamaliit would be colloids. Take note of that. Okay, so that's it. That's it for your soil particle size classification. And again, this would be the table for your AASHTO na gagamitin natin. Okay, ito yung AASHTO. Gagamitin natin sa mga examples natin. AASHTO table, yan. This one would be your USCS, Unified Soil Classification System. And then ito naman yung tatawag natin USDA. And this one would be your particle diameter. Ito naman, gagamitin natin ito dun sa particle distribution curve using your sieve analysis. Okay? So, that's it for your soil classification or classification of soil in this topic, soil minerals. And next, i-explain ko na lang siguro yung consistency of soil dun sa example natin sa mga water content and so on. Okay, let's proceed first to our examples in this topic. Thank you and see you in our next video. God bless, guys.